Welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our adventure. I'm already in namaste position. This was completely intuitive. I know where we're going.
I know.
So, as promised, we are going to check out some Carnatic music, which is the southern, or the origin as far as Indian classical music, from our understanding.
Right.
So the name of the song we're listening to today, and we did get a little help from a new friend, Sachin, we got to meet on Zoom.
Much needed reinforcements. Pronunciation reinforcements, yes.
Many of you reached out and we connected with one of them. Super nice guy. So hopefully I'm saying this name correctly. That the title of the song is Kalinga Nartana Tillana. It's in the ballpark. And most of the requests came in to listen to this from a gentleman named Kuldeep M. Pai. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly. And his students, unfortunately, that was copyright denied. And it's being, I guess there was a request for removal from other pages and stuff. So we're not going to react to that one. Instead, we're going to react to this lovely woman named Aruna Sairam. And she was also requested as well. So, Johnny, before you hit play,
yes,
you got
before
something
we
to
get
say.
started, please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you like what you hear, so you can always be notified of what's going on with this channel.
Yes. All right, I'm excited to explore this.
ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿತ ತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿತ ಜಣಂದರಿತ ದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ ಜಣು ಅದ್ಭುತ ನರ್ತನ ಚಿತ್ರಿತ ಮುದ್ರಿತ ವಿದ್ಯತ ಮುದ್ಭವಂ ಅದ್ಭುತಮದ್ಭುತ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿತ ತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿತ.
It's a different approach already.
Yeah.
ಅದ್ಭುತ ನರ್ತನ ಚಿತ್ರಿತ ಮುದ್ರಿತ ವಿದ್ಯತ ಮುದ್ಭವಂ ಅದ್ಭುತಮದ್ಭುತ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತಾ. ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತಾ. ವಿಧಿಸುತ ಕಾಲ ವಿಧಿಸುತ ಶೀಲ ಗದಿಶಯ ನೀಲ ಧೃತ ಪದಲೋಲ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತಾ.
I noticed right away there's different instruments being used here versus the Hindustani music we've heard so far. And maybe I'm incorrect on that one. I don't know if that's typical or not, but it feels different sonically, the sounds of the instruments themselves and the way it's structured.
Absolutely. So there's a sitar in the back, but the main instrument, it doesn't seem to be a sitar to me. It seems, I don't know what that's called, but it almost has, I was kind of getting just an electric guitar, like like a Western electric guitar sound, just the way that it was sort of distorted a little bit, the way that she was voicing the notes.
Yes.
And then the vocal phrasing, this is totally different than what we've heard as well. Very rhythmic. Some of those triplet passes, the triplet.
There's a rise and fall feeling.
Yeah, and it's almost more spoken. It's kind of, like for, I hope I don't get hate for this, but almost like Indian rap, almost, it's like, it's because it's more spoken, less note-wise, but it's not, yeah.
But there is a rhythmic aspect to it that's very conversational, where it uses more of the prosody in speech. So just the natural range of notes that she might speak in conversation, and then it's, enhanced or stretched out rather in terms of relative to the melody itself.
Yes.
So Johnny, once again, shout out to Sachin. I forgot, he actually sent me a quick little audio of the instruments being used in the video.
Nice.
So I'm just like, why don't I just play this for everybody?
That would make sense, I think.
Yeah. All right. So hopefully you guys can hear this.
The instruments being used in the performance, I'll go from left to right. The percussion instrument, which is held horizontally on the lap and being played at the sides, is called the mridangam. The next person who is playing the rounded sort of a ball sort of an instrument which is hollow from inside. That is called the ghatam. Then you got two ladies who are playing the stringed instruments which are held vertically. Those are called the tanpura, which sets the
not sitars.
bass pitch for the performer. And then there is a lady who is performing a stringed instrument being played horizontally. That is called the veena.
Oh, interesting.
And I think there is one lady at the far right who is playing another stringed instrument which is held in her left hand, and she's
it's a violin, right?
Playing that is the violin.
Okay.
I hope this helps. Thank you.
Oh, Sachin, you rock.
Okay, so I don't know what a sitar is, though. I guess those look very similar to the sitar.
Okay.
So yeah, okay.
And I think it's the instruments in the back, the ones that are vertical, are giving like the droning low tone that throughout.
Okay.
So I backed up a little bit. We'll continue to hit play here.
ಶ್ರೀಲ ಗದಿಶಯ್ಯ ನೀಲ ಧೃತ ಪದ ಲೋಲ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತಾಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ತತಕು ಜಣಂದರಿ ದ ಜಣಂದರಿ ತದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಜಣ ತದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಧಿಮಿತಾಕ ಧಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಧಿಮಿತಾಕ ಧಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟ್ಟ ಧಿಮಿತಾಕ.
So percussive.
Very percussive.
ಅತಿಶಯ ಸುಖ ನೃತ ಪದಕರ ಪಾದ ಜಂ ಸರಸ ಲೋಕ ಮುರಳಿ ರವನಾರ ಸಕಲ ಲೋಕ ಸಮ್ಮೋಹನಗಿ ತಪ್ಪು ದಿನ್ನ ತಕ ದಿನ್ನಂದಗ ತಗತ ತೈತಾಂಗರ ತೈತ ಕೃಕ ತಕ ತಕ ದಿನ್ನ ತಾಂಗರ ತೈತಾಂಗರ ತೈತ ಕದಂಬತಿ ಸಲಯ ಮಿಳಿತನು ಪುರ ಪದಂಜಲಿತ ಕೃತ ಪಾದತ್ತಾಂ ಪದತ್ತೋಂ ತಿಲ್ಲಾನ ತಿರುಗತಿಲ್ಲ ನ ತಿರುಗತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಕಿಟ್ಟತೊಂ ಗತನ್ನಂಗೇಟ ತುಂಗ ತೈಕ ತುಂಗ ಗದ ಗಿಡದರಿ ಗಿಡದೊಂ ತುದಿ ತುದುಂ ತುದೈ ತದೋರಗ ಬಂದ ಅದ್ಭುತಂಗ ಶಿರಸಿ ಚಲನಂ ಚಲನಂ ಧೃದನಂ ಇದನಂ ಹೃದನಂ ಇದ ಚಂದ್ರವದಂಗ ಕಂಕಣ ಕಿಂಚಿತ ನಂಗನನಂ ಪದರದರದಿ ದಿಮಿ ಜಣು ಜಣುದಾಂ ತದಾ ನಗನಗಭೂಷಣ್ ತಗಿಡ ತಗಸ್ ತಡಾಯ ಬುಧಕರ ಮಂದಸ್ ಸ್ಮಿತಕರವರ ಪೂಜಿತ ಪದಯುಗಳ ಹರಿಜಯ ವಿಜಯೀ ಭವನಂದ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ರಜ ಜನ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಕಿಶೋರ ಕಳೀಯ ನಟನಾನಂದ ಗಂಭೀರ ಕರುಣಾರಸಯುಧ ಭಾವ ಶರೀ ರಮದ ಮರುಗರ ಮರುಪದರಳ ಸಮನಯ ಮುನಿ ಹೃದಯ ಮವಿಜೋ
We've gotten a lot of comments saying that the songs that we've reacted to, it's just the tip of the iceberg, the top of the iceberg. And I had no illusions that about us knowing remotely
anything
close to at all about Indian music, but just this is a totally different style than what we've seen, and it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to just see all the different types under this, very large umbrella that we call Indian music, but it's very, diverse, obviously. But yeah, an interesting song. The form was super interesting. That sort of intro section that lasted, I don't know how many minutes, but it was mainly, like you were saying, the more spoken.
Mhm.
And then it changes into this more rapid kinetic part.
Waves.
Yeah. And that where there's more sung notes. But the thing that impresses me the most is how they're so together in those. It's not a predictable shift into another section. It's like, and I feel like some of the stuff, if not all of it, is improvised in some way. So I'm wondering if that's how much of that is improvised and how much of it is people just being in tune with what's happening with each other in the moment, and they're going, they're flowing together, or if it's thought out. I don't know. Either way, it's very impressive.
Yeah, I had the same thought. Because I don't recall if they or how structured it needs to be or is. I know there's rules that we don't understand yet, and I don't remember just from a single listen before as far as what applies to Hindustani versus Carnatic. In terms of like, is it pre-structured, like it always is done that way, and then how they approach it is impromptu? Because there's definitely a feeling of aliveness. It feels like it would be a little different every single time, but I don't know what parameters there are within that.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like the violinist was really just based on the way she was looking at the vocalist. She was like, okay, what's she doing next? And like,
yes, it
I
felt
thought,
like that.
and I think that's, I love, I wouldn't say jazz music is one of my favorite things to listen to, but I do love jazz. And I mean, there is something about the improvised art form, which is just, I mean, there's a definite aliveness to it. And there's a danger to it because like, where's this going to happen? What's going to happen next? But yeah, there's those moments that happen when it's improvised where it's just a perfect moment captured in time. And that's what you get with this type of music.
And I believe this is relevant here. This little, can you confirm if these notes are what we heard in that a little bit? So this it's in Gambrian Nata. Arohanam is the ascending, and then coming down, it would be the
okay, maybe that's just the mode.
Hanam.
I don't know if that's exact notes because the song was in the key of E.
Right. I think this is more of like the structure of it, not the key that we just listened to.
Okay, it's the mode. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Yeah.
But going up, you would only play the S.
Okay.
G3, M1. Oh, so
okay,
you play all of that except the N3. So yeah, you have to transpose it in your head.
I don't know if I can do that on the spot. But yeah, that just based on that scale I just play. I definitely heard those notes being commonly used.
So the order of which they go up and come down is part of the rules that is to our fairly very basic understanding of what's happening when we're listening to these songs. And I loved her energy. We don't know the poetry of what is being said. It felt like it was a little ad-libbed as well. So many percussive sounds. I don't know if there was any sort of script or lyric. I don't know.
I hesitate to say that it was fun sounding because if the lyrics could totally be opposite to that.
But there was a positive energy.
Yeah. So take what I just said lightly.
Yes.
But that was just the musical vibe that I got.
Super interesting. Well, thank you for recommending that song. She was wonderful. And I probably have to put copyright over that too. We'll find out. If you had a really annoying microphone floating on top of that the whole time, we had to do that. We apologize. We'll try to upload it without. That is it for today. We continue down the this amazing adventure, and you guys, your recommendations, we wish we could do them all. It's there's literally not. If we dedicated this entire channel 5 days a week, we couldn't do all of the requests coming in. So we'll continue to try to go after the ones we see prominently surface to the top with multiple people requesting the same thing. That is it for now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.